Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding business partners who help make these live presentations possible. I'm Jim McCoy along with Johnny McCoy on the camera. We're coming to you live from South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and featuring the Grants Pass Cavemen versus the host, South Medford Panthers. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsor, Business Partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And thank you if you already have. We're just moments away from the match. JV match a little bit earlier, went a little bit long. Panthers prevail in that one by a score of 1-0. Before everything gets underway, we'll take a quick timeout, and then we'll be ready to bring you all the action here on Table Rock Sports.net.
You an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking.
Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace.
Hey.
Whoa!
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to South Medford High School. Jim McCoy along with Johnny McCoy getting ready for the start of tonight's match between the Cavemen and the Panthers. The Cavemen coming in with an overall record of 1 loss, 1 win, and 1 tie. 1-1 in league play. Coached by William Daniels and Mike Taylor. They're the number 28 team in the Oregon 6A ranks. Meanwhile, the Panthers come in with an unblemished 4-0 record and a league mark of 2-0. They're ranked number 2 in the state out of 49 teams. Looking back at the weekend, South Medford, a 2-0 winner against Roseburg, according to a report from the Rogue Valley Times. Kyle Dent converted a penalty kick that was earned by Eloy Saucedo when he was taken down in the box during the 15th minute. And Silvano Pineda, again, received good defensive support that notched a third straight shutout win to open the season for South. Then Saucedo set up an insurance goal for the Panthers in the 62nd minute when he played through to Danny Centeno, who turned his defender, then ripped a shot from 20 yards out for a goal. And then Pineda ended up saving 3 shots by Roseburg, and credit given to Andrew Opperman and the team's league opener. So the Panthers off to a solid start this season under the direction of Matt Soper, assisted by Hunter Soper. Of course, Matt coached for years over at Eagle Point and North Medford, so he brings plenty of experience to the table. Worked here as an assistant, well, at least for last season, I know, coming into this one, and he's got his team playing well right now. Looking at the league standings, in addition to South Medford at 2-0 for league play, Willamette boasts the same record, and actually the Wolverines, number 1 team in the state in Oregon 6A boys soccer. South Eugene 1-0 in league play, and they are number 34 in the rankings. Grants Pass, like I said, kind of in the middle of the pack, same record as the North Medford Black Tornado. Meanwhile, Roseburg and Sheldon, another team that had gone up against the Panthers and failed to secure a victory yet, and so they kind of bring up the rear as far as the standings go. Glad you could be with us. This portion of the pregame show is brought to you by Bill's Glass. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Glad to be here with you this evening to bring the soccer action your way. So we'll see if Grants Pass gets a chance to play spoiler a little bit and get some of their hopes for contention. I know Grants Pass over the years has had put competitive teams out on the field. You know, like everything kind of goes in cycles a little bit. And right now, early in the season, so a lot to be learned yet about the season to come from both of these teams. But again, if you're a Panther fan, you got to like the way things are starting. Grants Pass in their visiting road white uniforms with blue numerals. The Panthers with blue numerals and, well, actually black numerals and blue uniforms. Hayes in the barn. It's time to go. Grants Pass with the ball as we get the match underway here in the 40-minute first half. Alex Reyes designs on the net. Now moving up the left side for the Caveman, Tyler McIntosh. McIntosh trying to work it inside, but he's met by a South Medford defender. And you know those goals are not going to be easy to come by against a South Medford defense that has pitched 3 shutouts in a row. It'll be a corner kick for Grants Pass over to our left. High kick, cleared away. South Medford on the counter. Lead it upfield for Reyes. Reyes takes a shot on goal, and that thing just missed the far post. You put that about another inch or two in the opposite direction, and we're looking at a 1-0 ball game. But it'll be a goal kick for the Cavemen. Goalkeeper, Aiden Bland. Kicks it out to about the 30. Is deflected there by Den. And the corner, Reyes looks and finds a man in Saucedo. Saucedo looking for something, a pass aimed in front of the net. Grants pass able to clear it away. They're going to go ahead and work it up the right sideline, kick it into the interior over to Rowan Bost. Junior midfielder, but South Medford turns right around and gets it back. Grants pass, deflecting it away defensively. Momentarily, anyway. Number 16 for South Medford. Just in front of us is Moxie Simmons. Foot race to the ball. Making a run for that is Danny Jacobo of Grants Pass, sophomore. Oh, they're a little hard to make out those dark numbers out across the way from us. It looks like we got Centennial over there. Got to see him bag a goal a couple of weeks ago against Ashland. Well, just when Grants Pass looked like they might have something going there for a moment. South Medford able to pick it away. Felix Valenzuela will work at center and switch it left side. There's a little slide tackle attempt there by McIntosh. Back in the net, Silvano Pineda. Play at the net. Resting it away is Aiden Bland. Bland looking left with the service over to number 7, Hudson Sawyer. Sawyer will battle for the ball there along with Omar Serrano. To the center they go. Valenzuela, upfield. Running it down is Sawyer for the Cavemen. Up line it goes, but there to pick it off. Valenzuela there for South. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be a Caveman throw. Taking care of the honors will be Adrian Anaya. Anaya looking up line. And there he tries to kick it, but they're getting ahead on it is Valenzuela. Grants Pass on the move. Trying to run it down for the Cavemen. Sawyer. Back to the keeper, Pineda it goes. Grants Pass trying to make a play there. Foul called against South Medford. Over from the corner is Jared Hatt, just as he begins to take a run in on it. The official making sure that he gives the kicker some appropriate distance. South Medford clearing it out. And upfield they go. Isaiah Kells with it. They're on the back line for Grants Pass. Big looping kick there by South Medford. Cavemen will run it down. It deflects off of Reyes. Grants Pass with the throw as we are now 8 minutes into this evening's match. Little 1v1 battle for the ball. Coming up off of his line, smothering it is Pineda. Gives it a long boot out. Reyes there. Going in. 1v1 kick. And he scores. Show you the replay on that. They're on the tack, little breakaway go out. Just manages to get out in front of traffic where it's one-on-one. And South Medford out on top. 10 minutes into the match. Eloy Saucedo gets his team out on the front foot. Simmons playing up high now for Valenzuela. They'll go up the left side. You can see now after that first goal, instead of letting up, which sometimes teams will do, this team out on the front foot, but now as McIntosh tries to go on a breakaway. And bring that one back. Panther kick at midfield. Serrano works at left wing. Shot on goal. Bland able to reel it in. So neither one of these teams wasting much time trying to get it up the pitch. Simmons up the right side for Den. Den looking upfield for Reyes. Reyes able to run it down. Over it goes, and now it'll be Grants Pass with the goal kick. Reyes with the takeaway, 1-on-2. Anaya able to get it out of there. See Nebel over there on the interior for the South Medford defense. He's trying to make a play on the ball there right now. Den plays it off his midsection. And along with the very good defense, one of the things that in the looks that we've had at the Panthers this year, they do a really good job of putting their passes together and getting some continuity in their offense. That's our first look at the Cavemen this season. Quite often, obviously, when the Cavemen are home, you get Jeff Smith on the call. Does a fine job up there. Calling a girls' match this evening involving the Cavers. Reyes trying to work against Anaya, but Anaya there able to frustrate the effort there. Now Sacedo looking for Reyes over in the corner. Caveman will clear it out, but once again, there are the Panthers. I know there's 11 of them out there, but it seems like sometimes like there's 20 of them. Seems like they've got a good, very good sense of where everything is going and anticipating it. Trying to make a play for the ball over there is McIntosh for Grants Pass, along with Neville for South Medford. Ball ends up out of bounds, and Anaya will take care of the throw. McIntosh has it taken away by a South Medford defender. Valenzuela fighting through traffic. Reyes tries to switch it over to the left side, but they're breaking it up for Grants Pass. Looks like we've got Connor Holloway over there. South with the free kick. Grants Pass, that is, with the free kick from their defensive third. Isaiah Cowles getting set to boot it away. Struck that line drive pretty good, but South Medford there to meet it. Now Reyes, he's got an opening, but he's going to go ahead and work it back. Den, as he tries to make a move toward the box, looking for a call. Not going to get one. And it'll be a goal kick for Grants Pass. Upfield it goes for Rowan Bost. Bost lays it off. South Medford wins it out of the back, or I should say out there on their front line. Den with it. Nice feed upfield. This one's going to go the other way. Looking upfield for Sacedo. Out of the back there, lands at the feet of Den. Sacedo, Valenzuela. Serrano over there. Now we'll race up the left wing. Down in the corner. deflected off of Grant's pass. And it'll be a corner kick for the men in blue. Bending kick. Looked like it had a little bit of promise. Maybe the touch just a wee tad heavy. See into the match for the Cavemen. James Handley checking in. Junior, wearing number 3. Crossing it there is Tristan Gambala. Now Grant's pass going to try to go to work. And no sooner than I say that, it ends up out of bounds. Beautiful evening in Medford tonight. We're in that great time of year where it's nice and crisp in the mornings, warms up during the day. Got a nice little breeze blowing through here. Battle for the ball, and it will be a throw for the Cavemen. Cavemen looking to level up a 1-0 match about halfway through the first half. They'll work it into the interior. Then a shot, and he buries it. The Grants Pass Cavemen level the match. Show you the replay on that. Cavemen find an opening. Lays the ball off. Nice pace there on the kick by Hatt. And it's a 1-1 match. That comes, and we got about 19 minutes left to go in the first half. Grants Pass with the ball again. Upfield it goes for McIntosh. McIntosh trying to shake a defender. They'll have a shot. Pineda tips it away momentarily. Gets up on it. Out kicks just about everybody but the Grants Pass back line. Valenzuela with the Naya taking it away from him. Dishes off for Sawyer. He'll try to work it toward the middle, looking in the direction of Hatt, but South Medford with the takeaway. South Medford on the move. Try to work it center there, but Grants Pass breaking it up. And it looks like here we're going to go ahead and have a little bit of a timeout here as for water with the weather still a little bit warm and all the cramping up I've seen the last several days. That probably still a good idea to get good and hydrated before we continue play. So we will go ahead and stop the clock right here. And want to remind you that before, after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. September is Buck for Kids Month at Dutch Bros, where $1 of every purchase goes to local youth organizations in our communities. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout to recognize our sponsors. Then we'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Okay, we got it back in sync with the scoreboard clock. 19:12 left to go in the first half. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see it's knotted up at ones. Simmons working on the right side, splits between a pair of Grants Pass defenders. Valenzuela lays it off. Simmons upfield. Into the ball game for the Panthers, number 12, Tony Arizaga. Anaya with the feed. Wearing number 16 for Grants Pass is Rowan Bost. Ball out of bounds, and Anaya will take care of the throw for the Cavemen. South Medford clearance. Arizaga, they're getting a touch in his first action of the ball game. Going the other way, looking upfield for McIntosh, trying to slip the defender Neville. I'll work it back. Steal by Simmons and South Medford, but Grants Pass turns right around, gets a back hat. Whistle stopping play. And Pineda gonna boot it away. Trying to run up on it is Sacedo. Sacedo, battle around the goal, tries to feed it toward the middle. Unfortunately for the Panthers, nobody there. Sawyer, well, waiting for feed from McIntosh. Back to Anaya it goes. And a long boot upfield by Tristan Gambala. Looking for Handley down there as it ends up out of bounds. Near steal by the South Medford defense. Grants pass, able to keep it alive on their offensive end of the field. Out of bounds it'll go for a caveman throw. Danny Jacobo, sophomore defender. He'll take care of it. Over across from us. South Medford trying to clear it out. Getting a foot on the ball. Tapped around. Gonna try to go to the counter. Have Den working his way downfield. Valenzuela sees a man over on the left wing. Hat there to break it up, along with another Grants Pass defender. Saucedo downfield. Try to connect there with it's either Centennial or Serrano down that way. Valenzuela, he gains control of it. Gets past his man. Looking over in the corner for Arizaga, and out of bounds it'll go. It'll be Caveman possession. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. New stores are opening in Roseburg and Klamath Falls, now 9 locations to serve you. Bost feeds it upfield for Hanley. Caveman will bring it back out. Try the other side. Feed toward the middle. Now over on the left side for Sawyer, but Sawyer has it taken away by a South Medford defender. Simmons there breaking it up. A pair of substitutions into the match. Jacobo will come out. Also have a South Medford substitution. Only have had a look at the front of his uniform. It looks like we've got Reyes back in the match. Also in number 6, Owen Boersma for Grants Pass. Reyes shakes the defender. Move toward the net. Deflected, parried away by Bland. Get that out of here. And now it'll be a South Medford goal kick. Kyle Den's going to line it up. Here we go. Couple little one-touch passes, but now a shot toward the goal, and it's good. South Medford takes the 2-1 lead. We'll show you the replay on that. Replay will start with the corner kick. That'll get it cross field. And then the shot on goal. And it's good. I'll reset the clock for you here real quick. Meanwhile, South Medford throw. Race for the ball involving Cowles. It's been an entertaining match this evening. Kind of a good back and forth battle between South Medford and Grants Pass. Cavemen looking for their first conference win. They have a win in non-conference action. Shot toward the goal. And it's tapped in. Looks like Arizaga there. And it's 3-1. We'll play that back for you. So South Medford reels off a couple of goals, seemingly in succession. Grants Pass will clear that out of the back. That is Boersman with the boot up field. A little push up field. And the call will go against South Medford. Free kick for Grants Pass. We've got substitutions in the ball game. We'll wait the free kick. Here we go. Into traffic. South Medford with the clearance. Coming on to it. Looked for a minute there he'd be able to keep it in play, but Saucedo, it'll be off his foot. Grant's pass throw here with 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Anaya looking up line. South Medford there. Reyes. Short pass there. A little give and go there. Reyes and Saucedo with the teamwork. Den. They've played it to a standoff there. Goes out of bounds. And South Medford will have it. Simmons throw. Saucedo. There in front of the net. Now a boot. Oh, that was a close one. Nice kick there by South Medford, but a good and needed save by Bland to keep it from becoming a 4-1 match. Thank you to all our sponsors, including Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon, Avista Utilities, and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Routes have expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. Back to the match. Inside 7 minutes to go before we reach the intermission. Long kick downfield. Grant's pass defender getting ahead on it. I believe that was Boersma to get it out of there. The South still trying to make something out of the play. Foul called against Grant's pass. Judging from his reaction, that's going against James Handley. Set piece, and he buries it. What a kick. What a play for South Medford as they take the 4-1 lead. South Medford opening it up here late in the first half. For Grant's pass, see number 14, Jack Matea in the match. Working it up the right side, the far side over across from us. Trying to work it up the field. Shot on goal. But Pineda's there. Simmons with the throw for South. Valenzuela works at center. I believe that's Serrano over there. Now Den spins past his defender. Shoots it wide of the near post. Battle for the ball. South Medford comes out with it, but it's quickly tapped away by Isaiah Cowles. Hatt working his way up the right side. Plays it off for Matea. Morsbud now still by Reyes and South Medford closing in on it. Going to have a look. Saucedo lays it off. Reyes had a look, but couldn't get it to go. After the match was tied up at ones, South Medford reeling off a trio of goals. Momentum on their side and the lead going into the intermission. Den and Boersma fight for the ball. Look in front of the net, all falling like bowling pins. Out to the left side it goes. Ball bounces out of play. We invite you to stay tuned. Coming up will be the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit PlayMedford.com to learn more. About 90 seconds here, and we'll take a break. As afternoon turns to evening, South Medford with a corner kick. Little bender there, but cleared away by Grant's pass. Now a high kick. And the Grants pass keeper able to clear it out. Ball bouncing around. Reyes there with some nice footwork. Back there, Cowles. Anaya. Up the left side it goes to Sawyer. Sawyer looking for McIntosh. But Simmons there to gum up the works with 21 seconds to go in the half. Back it goes. Saucedo and South Medford on the attack. Boersma knocks it out of bounds. And it's halftime. South Medford getting on the board first. Grant's pass with James Hunt looking to knot things up. And then after that, South Medford reeling off 3 goals in a row, and they take a 4-1 halftime lead. We'll take a timeout right here. Take opportunity to say thanks to our sponsors. And then we'll be back with our halftime report after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Department halftime show on Table Rock Sports. It has been an entertaining first half of action. I would say definitely, if you've got those friends that think the game of soccer is boring, they need to take a look at the first half of this match, because certainly it has been an entertaining one. South Medford took fairly early control of the match, doing a good job of putting their passes together and having good possession of the ball. And then we'll see if we can get these highlights to play for you. We have the opening goal of the match, courtesy of Salcedo. I'm seeing it, but I don't think that you're seeing it on your monitor there, so we're going to try to figure out how to make this work. Because there's some good stuff here in the first half. What I can tell you, though, say for that, one of the things that happened not long after that goal, within about 10 minutes later, Grants Pass able to get on the board. James Hant with the equalizer to make it 1-1. And then as the half progressed, then South Medford able to rattle off a trio of goals to take a 4-1 lead, and that's what our score stands at halftime. Our halftime brought to you by PlayMedford.com. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await for you. Again, that is PlayMedford.com. Click on that to find out more. And as we get ready for the start of the second half, we'll go ahead and pause for a sponsorship break, and then we'll be back with the second half here on TableRockSports.net.
Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, there you are. You're seeing the second goal of the match. Finally figured out how to work this replay for you. We'll get some of that in. Here's Grant's pass with the banger to even up the match at 1 apiece. Looks like Rowan Bost there with the score to make it 1-1. But then South Medford got back out in front. See the corner kick. Played back and forth. It's in traffic. And then there with a good, strong, solid shot on goal. To make it 2-1. But South Medford not through. We'll actually go ahead and stop that right here because We're ready for the start of the second half. We'll clear that away. Update our John L. Scott scoreboard. You know, just like that kid who has that shiny new toy, wants to show it off and he can't get it to work. But now we do have those replay highlights saved for you, and we'll get all those in at the end of the match. Right now, start of the second half. We'll switch directions here. So it'll be Grants Pass shooting to our right, South Medford to our left. Sun headed down in the west, 7:11 in the evening. Nice, pleasant evening here. Number 6 there for South Medford, Danny Centeno. Back it goes there. Sergio Cisneros is number 5, and now South Medford. That one goes sailing over our heads, over the fence, and over to the track in the west. So Grants Pass will throw it just right in front of us. Danny Jacobo with the throw. Trying to make a play on it there. Jackson Nugent wearing number 11. So you're getting some action here early in the second half. Cisnero lays it off for the goalkeeper, Pineda. McIntosh. Giving a little something to think about there. And now up the side it goes for Den. Den tries to lay it off. Grants Pass defender there. Anaya over there on the left side. Sawyer up the sideline. Panthers there to clear the throw, but Grants Pass jumps in there. And now they're going to try to attack. Switch it upfield. Nugent trying to run in on it. A little foot race there for the ball. Nugent, is he going to get there in time? No, he can't. Caveman with the throw. Working out of the corner with a cross. There is James Hatt. Quickly going the other way, South Medford. Can tell her that Centennial we got over there. Attempt, wide of the far post, and away it goes. Yeah, you get those black numerals on the blue uniforms. Hard to tell if that's Centennial, who wears number 6, or Sergio Cisneros, who wears number 5. But whoever shot it, Grants Pass gets it back. Aiden Bland, senior keeper. So South Medford with the advantage so far, but one streak that has come to an end was a run of 3 straight shutouts by the Panthers. Grants pass. Trying to work upfield. South Medford throw. Cisneros gets ready to take care of it. Getting a foot on it for the Panthers. Andrew Opperman. One of the defensive stalwarts for South Medford. Opperman. Cross it around the back. There's Neville. For South, looking at their upcoming schedule, they'll be off during the weekend, get a little break, and then they'll get ready to do battle with North Medford, black and blue soccer with North as the home team, and that'll be at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. And if you can't make it to the match, we encourage you if you can, but if you can't, we'll have that streamed for you live here on TableRockSports.net. South getting it out of their defensive third. Long ball up the field. Cisneros is there. But Nugent there to step in front of it. And booted away by Jacobo. Coming up for the Cavemen, now coming up on Saturday for them. They'll be at home at 1 p.m. Saturday against South Eugene. Grant's pass on the attack. There's a shot. And there also for South Medford is Pineda. Call going against South Medford. They'll set their wall up. And the referee will make them do it again. They're lined up behind the ball is number 10. That's Tristan Gambala. Junior mid. South with a four-man wall. Here comes the kick off the crossbar, floats in the air. Gambala tries to make a play on it, but South Medford clears it out. Good looking shot by the Cavemen, but they couldn't convert. Panthers elude danger, and it remains a 4-1 ball game. And we're 10 minutes into the second half. Working upfield, Dan. Little push and shove. Den and Hat there. Now Jacoba will get ready to kick it away. Long kick. South Medford getting a foot on it. There's Nugent before Cisneros steps in on it. Kind of the soccer equivalent of pop fly there. Now South Medford on the move. Looking upfield, maybe an opportunity, but it looks like we might have an offsides call there. I'll wipe that off, our opportunity off the board. Man down for Grants Pass is Tristan Gambala. Getting assistance, getting off the field. Unable to put any weight on that left foot. Keeping his knee bent. And so Coach Daniels will go to his bench. Nugent looking middle for McIntosh. With it now is Bost. Trying to work it inside. Pineda there to make a play on it. As Nugent gets ready to close in on it. Long kick up field. Anaya there. Looking at a free kick for South Medford. Here's the kick, long high kick. Bland there. Today's game is brought to you in part by Vista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. Bost getting a foot on it for Grants Pass. Just kind of going back and forth at the moment. A little pinball action. Upfield they go. South Medford on the attack. There'll be a shot, but and offsides against South Medford. Bland looking upfield for Nugent. Nugent trying to get there. Bost with it now, working it out of the middle. Now to McIntosh. Back to Bost. He'll have a look, but Pineda is there to smother it. Bost once again. Grants Pass trying to whittle their way back into this ball game. McIntosh with it. See, he was looking left over there for James Handley. Caveman trying to switch field. Nugent trying to run in on it. He can't get there. It'll go out of bounds. Centeno will give it up for Cisneros. Opperman trying to let some space open up, and we can send a long pass out of the back. Reyes trying to run in on it. 1-on-2 battle for the ball there. South Medford throw. Running there to get ahead on it, using some of his height there. Is McIntosh. Cisneros looking towards the net. Broken up by the Caveman. McIntosh with it now, working center. Nugent trying to give him a target. Nugent whiffs on it. Boss with the shot. He can't get it to go. And then the shot off the post. James Hanley with a look there. Grant's pass turned away. Now South Medford going the other way. Den falls to the turf. Whistle blows. Kyle looking no worse for wear there. Little conversation between the official and Den. I'm not sure if he's maybe kind of pleading this case, thinking maybe there should be, and we haven't seen any yellow cards issued in this match. Bland there with the save. Heel booted away, looking way downfield. McIntosh trying to run on it. But he's surrounded by a sea of blue. Den trying to draw a hat toward him. Now Saucedo, a little tap touch on the ball, but it floats over the crossbar, and away it goes. As we wait, want to remind you that for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Number 7 there for Grant's pass. That's Hudson Sawyer. Seemed like I hadn't called his number in a little while, but he's getting in the thick of it there. South on the attack. 10 looking left. And it'll be a Panther throw, and taking care of that for the Panthers will be Fabian Becerra. Try to work at center. Nice looking idea there, then a shot on goal. Bland with a little trouble with it, but he's able to wrap it up and send it away. Call against South Medford, and getting ready to kick it is Owen Boersma. Check that. He's just going to go ahead and set it up for the player behind him. High line drive kick. Pineda there, showing off his hops. And now he'll boot it away. Panthers with possession. Kicked upfield, looking in the direction of Centennial. But out of bounds it goes. We're halfway through the second half now. 19:40 left to go. All of the tallies coming in the first half. Panthers leading in this one by a score of 4-1. Jack Matea into the match wearing number 14 for the men in white. Bland now getting a chance to go for a little Tuesday evening jog. Upfield they go. Matea gets a foot on it. Jacobo. South Medford defender there to break it up, although Opperman loses his footing there for a second. Mateo, for a minute there, it looked like he'd have a look, but Neville there to step in front of it and knock it away. Matea with the throw. He's got Nugent nearest him. And there to clear it out is the goalkeeper, Pineda. Whistle, and this call going South Medford's way. Boot downfield, and he scores. So, Grant's Pass gets one back here in the second half. Let's show that one for you. So you can see here on the replay, setting it up. There's the free kick. Field it goes and gets past the keeper, Pineda, to make it a 4-2 match. So new life for the Cavemen here with 16:51 to go. Den fires in the direction of the net, but there is Bland. Free kick for the Cavemen. Anaya there. Up the sidelines. They try to work that one center. Opperman sends it the other direction. A little shaking and baking there in the South Medford midfield. I'll try to work it up the left side. 1-on-2 battle going on there, but South Medford maintaining control. Cicito there. Up the right side they go, but Anaya there to break it up. Out of bounds it goes. Now it's Pineda's turn for a little Tuesday night jog. Looks like we'll have, well, for a moment there, I thought we might have a substitution in the ball game, but I think that's just one of the Grants Pass coaching staff. There, now we're back in sync with the clock, as you can see there. 14:52 and counting down. Grants Pass. Trying to make a run here late. They've picked up 1 goal to get within 2. But for now, the Panthers holding them at bay. Caveman Hanley there. Couldn't quite keep control of it. Panther throw. Running up on it is the goalkeeper, Bland. Caven with it for a moment. But there's Becerra for South Medford. Now move toward the net, but there to get there in time for the Cavemen. Bland sending his team upfield, looking for runners. Trying to get there, and it looked like they might have got him for a handball there. Tristan Gambala. Pineda going to come all the way out of his box and give it a good strong boot. That was a somewhat dangerous looking kick. It's not every day you see a goalkeeper bagging a goal. Unless, say, maybe you're getting a big assist from the wind. And here tonight, that would be working against Pineda. Those of you that remember that goal by Tim Howard years and years ago know what I'm making reference to. Jacobo getting ready to take care of the throw. Atea there. And running onto it, Valenzuela. Over to the right side it goes. Foot race up the sideline. South Medford on the move. Gonna bring it back out. Working left, Becerra. Reyes there in the mix. Grant's pass. Trying to make a play there, but South Medford playing a good game of keep away right now. There's Hat for Grant's pass. Tries to slip past the South Medford defender. They'll stop for a quick injury timeout, and what that'll allow us to do, we'll go ahead and take a quick 30-second break while the injured Caveman is taken care of. Actually, he's getting up now, so we'll just go ahead and keep it right here. Time stop with a little over 9.5 minutes left to go in the match. Four to 1 at the half, but Grant's pass able to draw within 2. They have a chance, but time is beginning to wind down on them. I'll try to work at center. Cleared away by the Panthers. Becerra going to try to chase it down in the corner. Boots it away. Look there in front of the net. Ball tapped away. Grant's pass throw. Boss trying to make a play. Becerra there defensively. Little close for comfort there for South Medford as the Cavemen earn a corner kick. Jacobo going to get ready to take care of it. Whistle blows before the kick. Predictably, with a lot of the contact that was going on there between Atea and Pineda, you know, a whistle should not have been unexpected. So they'll try it again. Header there over the crossbar, and out it goes. Pineda with just under 7.5 minutes left to go. High kick, deep upfield. Panthers moving with the ball. Up it goes. They've got an attack going. Slips a defender. But it is cleared out by the Cavemen. Hudson Sawyer there, working it toward the middle. Bost had it momentarily. Broken up by South. Trying to run in that. It looks like we might have. Yeah, we've got Luis Hernandez in the match for South. So he's logging some minutes here late in the match. His team up by 2. South in pursuit of that 5th goal and increase the separation. Scuffle over in the corner for the ball. And it'll be a throw for South Medford. Out of the back it goes. Grant's pass looking for an opportunity, but Pineda there. Bouncing ball, middle of the field. Mateo trying to run up on it. Defender there for South Medford. Now Hernandez takes it out of the back. He's got a little room to operate. Works it upfield. Big through ball. See, he's trying to look to cross it. Battle right of the net, and the shot, and he scores. South Medford now up 5-2. With 4:44 left to go in the match. Give you the replay on that. You see that battle going on right of the net. And opportunity there for the Panthers as they look to put this one away. Arizaga there, and now it's a 5-2 match with 4:44 left to go. Shielded off the ball. McIntosh with the shove in the back. To the best of my recollection, I think that's the first one we've seen tonight, but a pretty easy call for the official to make from this perspective. Look like one of those frustration fouls, maybe as emotions boil over. So the Caveman player will go take a seat on the Caveman bench. Grant's pass on the move here. See if they can put number 3 on the board. Matea. His play interrupted by Becerra there defensively. Try to cross it, but a couple of defenders there. Clears it out. Move toward the net. Ends up going across the face of the goal and out the other way. South Medford looking like maybe they're going to try to get one more for good measure. Jacobo going to come out of the match. With time winding down. And in for the Cavemen, number 12, Asher Napier. Ball tapped around. Becerra off to Hernandez. Boss trying to come on to it. Defensively there for South Medford, Valenzuela. He'll feed it forward. Tapping it away defensively for Grants Pass, Isaiah Cowles. Big boot there. Dangerous look. Tristan Gambala. Good feed toward the middle. But Pineda in the right place at the right time. Den with it. Den's going to have a look, and that's over the crossbar, and away it goes. So we invite you to stick around for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission post-game show as we get to show you the highlights from the game. Now we've got the replay figured out. Some good highlights from this game. Lots of scoring. As South Medford looks to keep their unbeaten string alive. Coming in today, number 2 in the OSAA Power Rankings for the Oregon 6A. Number 1 team, league opponent Willamette. That's going to set up a good match down the road. Hernandez going to try to run up on it. The whistle blows, and South Medford runs their overall record on the season to 5-0. And their league mark to 3-0. South Medford winners at home against the Grants Pass Cavemen by a score of 5-2. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll be back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show that will follow after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show where we make sports fun again. Jim McCoy along with Johnny McCoy on the camera. Let's go ahead and get into the highlights from this afternoon's match. South Medford getting on the board first with a goal from Eloy Saucedo to make it a 1-0 ball game. It's about 10 minutes into the match. Pineda, you can see with the clearance there defensively for South Medford. Long kick up field. Emerges from traffic, breaks it away. And he finds the net to make it 1-0. But Grants Pass put up a good battle today, and then they knotted things up at 1-1. See Grants Pass working and weaving their way through traffic. Some good passing there on the play. And then a shot past the outstretched arms of Pineda. There to convert is Bost to make it a 1-1 match. Then South Medford would start to go on a run. Here, their next goal would come off of a corner kick. Ball movement. Looked like it was going to be cleared out by Grants Pass. South Medford gets in front of it. To make it a 2-1 match. South Medford was far from done. Another set piece for South. Off corner high kick out in front of the net. Arizaga there. Bland thought he had it, but Arizaga there to tap it in to make it 3-1. And then before intermission, there would come one more goal courtesy of South Medford. A free kick. Shot over the outstretched arms of Bland. And that gave us our halftime score of 4-1. In the second half, back and forth battle. Something of a stalemate going on. But once again, Grants Pass putting up a good fight. And scoring on a breakaway goal. Kick lofted up. Out past Pineda. Bost there. Along with Hudson Sawyer. And it was a 4-2 match. But South Medford would once again gain separation. picking up one final score. You see the play wide right of the net. Arizaga there, and they gave us our final score of 5-2. So that'll wrap up tonight's match. South Medford once again remaining undefeated on the season. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. I'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director James Joy for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And today's broadcast, our special thanks to head coaches Daniels and Soper. And would invite you to check out the main page at TableRockSports.net, and there you will see the slate of games coming up. Got volleyball and soccer, both boys and girls soccer, and high school football as well. The Panthers will be back in action once again in a week to take on their crosstown rivals, the North Medford Black Tornado. For my cameraman, Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy, saying thanks you for joining us tonight and enjoying the broadcast here on TableRockSports.net. Have a good night, everybody.